This is Steve with the Mr. Big Kid channel. Thank you all so much for watching and welcome back. Today we're going over this guy right here. This is the TriStar Setter ST over under 12 gauge. I've had this gun for about 2.5 years and have fired hundreds of rounds through it in multiple competitions. The question is, how well does the gun hold up? And how does it fare against some of the more expensive competition out there? Let's check it out. Features, quality, and my own experience with it. Like I said, I've owned this gun for over 2.5 years now. It's taken a beating, and that's my own fault, but it also exposes some of the material build qualities as well. So first of all, this gun has held up really well for me, so I'm gonna start with that, and I really don't have any complaints. At the time, 2.5 years ago, I paid close to 500 bucks for this gun. That was out the door after transfers and all that stuff, after tax. The gun price has increased a little bit, as with everything else, but it's still a sub $600 gun. And if you're looking to get out there and try out the over-under world of things, it's actually a pretty dang good gun for the money that you pay. Like I said, it's taken a beating. Let's look at some of those beating marks real quick. So, you know, walnut stock, it looks really pretty. I like the coloring and everything. Of course, once it rides around on the floor of my truck, it kind of exposes the laminate over there, so you can see that raw wood under. Doesn't look nearly as good as the rest of the stock. And then of course the typical me learning how to live in Tennessee compared to Arizona, I'm not used to rust, but there is a little bit of rust forming that I have to keep wiping off. I just got to do better at dehumidification in my safe. Right up here you got a little bit of rust formation over here. Aside from my own poor maintenance and just treating this thing like absolute garbage rolling around in the back seat of my truck, this is actually held up really well, and I actually like this shotgun a lot. For what I do for work, I like to take people out to go shoot some sporting clays, and I've shot several competitions for local organizers, for the Children's Hospital, stuff like that. And then this is the gun that I bring out to those local competitions. So overall, this TriStar has been a fantastic companion for me. The Setter weighs just over 7 pounds and comes with a 28-inch barrel. Now this does come with a set of chokes. The choke pattern is for a Beretta style shotgun. Now this is pretty evident with a lot of the more affordable guns out there, but this comes with extractors, not ejectors. And you can see as you fold it down, it just pushes them out. So it lifts them out of the chamber, so you can just pick up your shells and throw them in the bin. If you look a little closer, you can see there's some pretty nice engraving on the receiver. I love that nickel. I love that nickel plating look. You know, the black, the browns, and the nickel just has a great modern but classy look to it. And there's some more engravings on top. Now let me show you how to operate the safety lever right here. So what's cool about over-unders is you can select which barrel fires, and that trigger actuates twice. So right now, boom, boom, and then the trigger goes dead. So when you fold it back, load your shells, close it, then you get another 2 shots. What's cool about this too is this is how you select your barrels. This right here is your safety. It's a 4-way safety, so up is fire, down is safe. Now when it's on safe, when it's in the down position, you can select which barrel fires first. So right now, the under barrel will fire, and now the over barrel will fire. So it's beneficial if you have different distances, different target orientations. You can put different chokes in each barrel, and then you can select which barrel fires first for whichever target you want to hit. So having a selectable barrel, great feature. I'm pretty sure they all have that. It's held up really well. It's been a good shotgun. It's been reliable. I've never had any kind of misfires or jams with it, but this thing's purely for sporting. I would not use it for any self-defense situation, even hunting. I'd rather have the option of loading more shells. I'd have either a pump action or a semi-auto shotgun for any kind of bird hunting or something like that. But as far as sporting clays, trap, skeet, all that. Something about an over-under just feels right, and it's very consistent. I've shot 3 tournaments. Each tournament requires 100 hits, or there's 100 shots per tournament. So, and then you're scored based off of how many hits out of how many shots you take. So, my most recent one, I'm not a pro, I'm not super great, but I scored an 88, which is the best I've scored yet at this course over in Kodak at Iron Mountain Sporting Clays. I'm out there competing with actual decent teams and some people with some really good equipment, $10,000 plus shotguns out there, but this holds up just fine. Now, do I want something a little nicer? Yeah, I think I do. I think I've fired enough to feel the difference of different quality shotguns, but honestly, this thing still works great for me. I have a good time with it, and I was actually at the range with my buddy Josh, and he was doing some shooting and modeling for me, so I can actually give you guys some video of this in action. Anyways, guys, that's it. Appreciate you all watching. This was a quick video, but I mean, I just had to give some homage to this gun. It's been a great gun for me, especially for something under 600 bucks. It's a really good buy if you've never jumped into the over-under world and want to test it out. So, great entry-level shotgun, and it'll take you through local tournaments just fine. So, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Be blessed, and I will see you guys later.